Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 52 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
The winner and new heavyweight champion of the world. Francis, how does that feel?
Oh, Joe, I don't know if I can find a word, a vocabulary to express this, but it feels so amazing, bro. You know, even though I've been fighting winning fight, but I had this thing inside of me that I never released it. Since this was like a promise that I made to myself since when I was young, you know, to be one day in the first stage and to prove the doubter and people that thought that I was beneath them, that, you know, it wasn't my fault. And if ever I have an opportunity, I'll do something great and even better, even greater. And that's what I'm here for. I'm working to the greatness.
Francis, it was a great honor to have you on my podcast and to hear your story.
Absolutely.
Of what you've gone through in your life, the incredible journey that you went to get out of Cameroon and to make it to Europe, and all the months that it took for you to get there. For all of that to happen, and now for you to wind up the heavyweight champion of the world, has to be one of the most spectacular feelings a human being could ever experience.
So just imagine something that you had your eye on for like decades, and once it finally happened. I mean, even if it was something that nobody could have believed that it would happen, it finally happened. So the feeling of it is so great, you know, to be doubted by people all the time, and finally make your way and technically get them wrong. I think there is a huge feeling of satisfaction, and then as for tonight, I just done with my childhood. Excuse me, can I have a water?
Francis, let's talk through the fight itself now, because you came out very measured. It was a very calm strategy. You came out very efficient. You landed big shots. You stuffed the takedown. You had Stipe hurt in the first round, but you learned the lessons of the first fight, and that was very clear.
Absolutely. I mean, so far that is my biggest experience in the combat sport. You know, that night of January 2018 was the biggest night of my life. And it might sound weird to say this, but even though I didn't have a belt, I knew that I didn't lose that fight of way of how I gained my experience and how I learned about mixed martial art and my fighting IQ, how to manage fight, you know. So I have a great outcome from that fight.
So even though you lost, it was still a great benefit.
Yeah, it was a great benefit from that fight, and I believe that benefit will push me, rise me higher than this, you know. So, yeah.
Well, in the second round, you came out in the second round, again, very measured, very calm, but very accurate. You dropped him with a jab, had him hurt, and then he fired back. Let's take a look at it real quick. You caught him with the jab, dropped him. As you stepped in with the right hand, and then boom, here's the jab behind it. You have him badly hurt. You drop him, you hit him with some follow-up shots, and as you're chasing him down, he hits you with a right hand, but look at this counter left hook. Boom. Absolutely perfect on the chin, and then follow-up hammer fist, and that's a wrap, and you are now the heavyweight champion of the world, undisputed.
Yes, man. You know, he touched me with that punch, but I was stepping back to resettle because my coach, my team was here. I mean, Usman been here for 3 days, and everything that he's been yelling in my ear is like, calm down, relax, relax, relax. Then at that specific moment, I'm like, okay, relax. Nothing happened. I get the first round. I can keep going like this. I felt good. I'm like, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. But he did a mistake of following me. Maybe thought that I was hurt or something, and then that's when I caught him. But we've been putting on a lot of work. Me and my team, my coach, Eric Nixick right here, and Dewey Cooper, even my manager, Martin Marker. We've been working on everything, single details every day. They've been working on those tapes because by myself, I didn't watch the previous fight before. So work every day and learn about how to relax and get the best out of myself instead of like going out there and rush and do everything, get a risk to like mess up everything that we have done.
Francis, how much did it help you having Kamaru Usman in your corner?
Listen, man, having Kamaru Usman in my corner, I knew before I requested that, I asked him that, I knew he would be a good emotional support for me, as I consider him as a brother. You know, since the first time we met, we always work alongside each other and support each other in every situation. And on top of that, you have his wrestling expertise that I knew that is going to be a very important fact in this fight, very decisive. And, you know, plus the fact that now he's the champion, you know. So he kind of inspired me to become a champion as him, since I've been wanting to become a champion like him and Israel Adesanya. So we can be like 3 African champion, and we can expect to have a UFC in Africa very soon.
That would be amazing. Now, I want you to enjoy this, and I want you to celebrate this victory, but I also want to talk to you about the future. John Jones sent a tweet out. It said, "Let's play,
yeah,
baby." What do you think about a potential? Oh, another one was "Show me the money." What do you think about a potential fight with one of the greatest, if not the greatest, mixed martial arts fighters in the history of the sport, John Jones, now moving up to heavyweight? That will be your first title defense.
Absolutely. I mean, for my opinion, John Jones is the greatest of all the time for mixed martial art. And him moving up is going to be a good thing. It's a challenge that I will take and put it on my record. Will be a very good challenge for me, very good thing on my resume. But this time, it's going to be the challenger. I am the champ. He's coming up and looking for me. So I'm ready. Anytime soon, you know, even summer, I'll be here, ready to fight in July or August, whenever they are ready, I'm ready. He said something like, show the money, and we go, baby. I'm here.
Francis, that will be one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight in the history of the sport. Congratulations, sir. It was an honor to call your fight. I feel like I witnessed history tonight. And I just want you to appreciate this and take this all in. I know your journey, so this has got to be extra special. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much, Joe. This is very special, as you said, you know, and I owe this to all my supporter or my family who is back home right now. The whole Cameroon right now is mobilized, watching the fight. It's 4 a.m. there. Nobody has slept waiting for my fight, so it's a big support for me, and I'm very honored to represent them. The whole my fan around the world in France, and my teammate at Extreme Couture. Shout out to all my buddy, Noxy Boy, and yeah. Thank you for all the support, for everyone who has been behind me, and basically for my team who helped me to get here.
You did it, Francis. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Joe.
The heavyweight champion of the world.
Right here, baby.
That's it, man.
Let's roll.